What's up, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking on Copenhagen, the vibrant capital of Denmark. One of the world's priciest cities, a place often associated with high costs and luxury experiences. But here's the twist. We're doing it on just $50. I'm here to prove you don't need a fortune or a trust fund to have an epic day here filled with unforgettable moments. We'll explore the city's charming streets, eat delicious and affordable food, and uncover local secrets, all on a shoestring budget, proving that travel doesn't have to break the bank. This isn't just a travel guide, it's a challenge, a mission to experience the best of Copenhagen without emptying our wallets. First stop of the day, breakfast. We're skipping the usual tourist traps that inflate prices and diminish the authentic experience, and instead, we're heading straight to Lakaghuset. It's not just any bakery, it's a local legend, a cornerstone of Copenhagen's culinary scene. The aroma that hits you as you walk through the door? Unreal. A symphony of sweet dough, warm spices, and caramelized sugar. This is where real Danes start their day, grabbing their morning fix of deliciousness before heading to work or starting their daily routines. We're grabbing a kanelsnagel, a cinnamon roll that's truly on another level. Forget everything you think you know about cinnamon rolls, and of course a coffee to wash it all down and give us that much-needed energy boost. The absolute best part? This entire breakfast spread costs less than a fancy latte back home. Unbelievable, right? Surrounded by locals, soaking in the authentic atmosphere, we're starting our day in Copenhagen the right way, authentically and affordably. This is exactly how you fuel up for a full day of exploring all that Copenhagen has to offer, all without blowing your budget on overpriced tourist traps. Eating local isn't just cheaper, it's smarter, more sustainable, and a far richer cultural experience. We're not just tourists passively observing, we're travelers on a mission to immerse ourselves in the local culture and experience Copenhagen like a true Copenhagener. With a perfectly crafted, buttery pastry in one hand and a steaming cup of caffeine in the other, we're officially ready to take on Copenhagen. We've barely spent anything, and we've already had an amazing, authentic experience that will stay with us. The city's waiting to be explored, and our adventure is just beginning to unfold. Let's go. Next up, we'll uncover how to navigate and get around this incredible city for almost nothing, unlocking even more budget-friendly adventures. Breakfast done. Now the big question. How do we navigate this beautiful city without completely emptying our wallets? Getting around a new city can be daunting, especially when you're trying to stick to a budget. Taxis? Definitely out of the question. Those fares can add up faster than you can say hygge. Instead, Copenhagen city bikes and efficient public transport system are our secret weapons for exploring the city affordably. Renting a city bike is cheap, easy, and it lets you see the city from a unique perspective, like a true local. Feel the wind in your hair as you cruise along the canals. Prefer public transport? The Regiplanen app is your best friend for navigating the bus, train, and metro lines. It's super user-friendly and will save you a ton of time and hassle. Grab a city pass for unlimited travel on buses and trains, and the metro for 24 hours, super affordable and convenient. It's a no-brainer. With these tips, we just unlocked the whole city for just a few bucks. No expensive Ubers, no confusing ticket machines or complicated routes, just freedom to explore every corner of Copenhagen. This is how you travel like a pro, maximizing your experience without breaking the bank. With our pass in hand, we're ready for our first real adventure. The city awaits. Let's hit some iconic sites and hidden gems. Copenhagen is officially unlocked, and we're ready to make some memories. Next stop, the city's most famous spot, without the crowds, of course. We've got a few tricks up our sleeves. Let's go! First stop, Nyhavn, the iconic harbor with colorful buildings you've seen everywhere. Most people come midday and fight crowds, but we're here early. The place is almost empty. The morning light makes the colors pop, and the reflections are perfect. This is the time for those postcard-perfect photos, no crowds, no hassle. We're soaking in the history, walking the canal and admiring old wooden ships. It's like a free open-air museum. We're getting $1 million view for $0. A little planning and an early start give us an A-list experience on a D-list budget. We've already checked off a European icon and spent nothing. This is how you do Copenhagen smart. Let's keep the momentum going. Next, diving into Danish history without spending a cent. Onward. Time for a culture fix at the National Museum of Denmark. Here's the hack on certain days. Admission is free. Just check their website and plan ahead. Inside, it's a time machine. Viking treasures, ancient runestones, and artifacts from thousands of years ago. We're on a mission to see the Sun Chariot and Viking Age relics. We do a speed run for the highlights. No aimless wandering. Hours of world-class history, and it cost us nothing. This is a must for any Copenhagen trip. Let's see what's next. Next up, Strohet, Copenhagen's main shopping street and one of Europe's longest pedestrian zones. Shopping? Not today. We're here for the atmosphere and free entertainment. Street performers turn this place into a non-stop show. Musicians, magicians, acrobats. The architecture is stunning. Don't forget to look up. We pass historic squares, fountains, and charming side streets. It's a feast for the eyes, and it's all free. We walked the whole street soaked in the vibe and didn't spend a krone. Proof you can enjoy the city's hotspots without spending. All this walking has made me hungry. Time for lunch. Lunchtime! We're at Torvehallerne, Copenhagen's indoor food market packed with local eats. Our mission-authentic Danish smørrebrød, open-faced sandwiches on dense rye bread. We hit Hallernes smørrebrød for a classic roast beef version, all under 10 euros. It's a work of art and tastes incredible. Fresh, hearty, and full of flavor. This is real Danish food and it's budget-friendly. Torvehallerne is a must-visit, even just to wander and take in the sights and smells. We ate like locals, spent little, and had a true Copenhagen experience. You don't need a fancy restaurant to eat well here. Lunch conquered. Next up, the best city view for pocket change. Let's go. Copenhagen keeps delivering. On to the next adventure. Time to climb the Rundetårn, the round tower for the best view in the city. Entrance is just a few bucks, making it a top value attraction. No stairs, just a spiral ramp all the way up. The view at the top? Breathtaking. Old city, modern architecture, bridges, and even windmills at sea. We spot everywhere we've been today from above. The wind, the sun, the endless view. This is a moment to remember, all for less than a coffee. The round tower is a must for any budget traveler. Next, a royal garden escape, completely free. Let's keep moving. Next, we're in the King's Garden, Copenhagen's oldest and most beautiful park, and it's totally free. Tree-lined avenues, manicured lawns, flower beds, and a moat it's like a fairy tale. Locals picnic, read, and relax here. The vibe is peaceful and happy. Rosenborg Castle sits in the center looking straight out of a storybook. Going inside costs extra, but walking the grounds and snapping photos is free. You get most of the experience without the price tag. We spent an hour in Royal Paradise and didn't touch our budget. This is smart travel, finding amazing free experiences, the perfect break before our next adventure. Let's see something truly unique. Now for something totally different. Freetown Christiania, Copenhagen's autonomous counterculture neighborhood. Founded by squatters in the 70s, it's now a self-governing community with its own rules. Entering Christiania is like stepping into another world. Murals, handmade houses, organic cafes, and wild creativity everywhere. It's free to explore, but remember to be respectful. People live here. No photos in certain areas, especially Pusher Street. Every corner reveals something: new street art, sculptures, and unique homes. It's a living social experiment and a fascinating part of Copenhagen's culture. You can't understand the city without seeing this side. Our minds are blown and it didn't cost a thing. One of the most memorable stops of the day. All this exploring has worked up an appetite. Time for our final meal, dinner. For our final meal, we're at Broens Gatekokken, the Bridge Street Kitchen, right on the harbor. The vibe is electric music crowds and the smell of amazing food everywhere. Stalls run by top chefs serve up everything from burgers to Danish specialties. Street food markets are a budget traveler's dream, delicious meals for a fraction of restaurant prices. I go for fish and chips from Hooked, fresh, crispy, and perfect. We eat by the water watching boats and city lights. 5-star experience, 1-star price. The perfect end to our Copenhagen adventure. We ate well, spent little, and soaked up the city's best. Broens Gatekokken is a must for any foodie on a budget. What a way to wrap up the day. Let's close it out. That's a wrap. We conquered Copenhagen in 24 hours on just $50. From pastries to palaces, street food to secret spots, we did it all without breaking the bank. This city is packed with free attractions, cheap eats, and unforgettable experiences, if you know where to look. It's about traveling smarter, not just cheaper. If Copenhagen's on your bucket list, don't let the price scare you. What was your favorite budget spot? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, and stay tuned for more budget adventures.